Hi folks, how you doing? Just want to walk you through KanFocus real quick. First, let's log in. I already have the password set. I had sent that to you, so you should have that. Should not be of issue. All right, this has plenty of information here, incredibly useful as you work through the State House. You have your Senate calendar and your House calendar, both of which can be found on KS Legislator website as well. What's happening on the floor, the Senate currently, the journals, what's happened the last couple of days, seating charts, today's headlines, which are recent newspapers, including your articles have been published there, so you might want to check that out. Here you can look up specific senators or specific representatives. Today we're going to look at different House bills and Senate bills that will help you as you go to do your reporting in the committee meeting hearings. Let's look at Senate bills, either SB or HB for House, but let's look at Senate Bill 18. This will pop up real quickly, and it gives you just a quick breakdown of what this bill is about. And essentially, this is for police officers throughout the state in cities and counties to be wearing police body cameras to protect not only the individual being videotaped, but the police officer as well. Is brought forth by the Senate Judiciary Committee, their primary sponsor of the bill. People who speak on behalf of the bill are the ones who generally sponsor the bill. So you'll want to certainly be aware of their testimony. This is in the Senate Corrections and Juvenile Justice Committee. Here's when it was first introduced at the Senate. It would have been called on the floor. The Senate generally meets 1:30 p.m. each day. And they say, okay, today we're going to introduce SB 18. They don't even really read what the bill is about. They just get the number in there for the record, and then they schedule a hearing, and the hearing was on January 29th. Let's go into the bill to see what that looks like. Now, this gives us several things. Here it can tell you that there is no vote on it so far. It tracks the bill when it was introduced, the first committee meeting hearing, which was the other day, and then as it proceeds, it'll continue to update that. Here is the bill as it's introduced. Now, when you look at this document, it looks a little confusing because it's a lot of legal jargon and legalese. They go through and they define just about everything that it would need to put this bill into action. What is a body camera? Who is considered law enforcement officer? Even what a person is. Let's define that so we know very specifically of what this camera would cover and how it would work. And this goes into the details of the bill. And it also says that there would be amendments to current statutes that are on the books. It talks about what can be recorded, how it will be recorded, and what it means. Someone that is involved in an incident of force, something that leads to arrest or detention. These videos will be kept for 3 years if those things apply. If not, I believe in this particular bill, the video is only kept for a couple of weeks. So as you go down here, say who will be allowed access to this video. As you can see, any person who is the subject of the recording. It talks about the attorney for the person or legal guardian of the person if it's a minor particularly. However, this bill will not be subjected to Kansas open records. So that means as a media member, you could not get access to this videotape, whatever the case may be. There are personal things that can't be videotaped. Someone at the restroom, obviously, or something that is inside someone's home. If they say, please turn off the camera, they would have to do that. The police officer would have to do that. And the police would tell people on the camera that, hey, you are being videotaped. So you might kind of, just be aware of that. So that's what the bill entails for the most part. One of the most important aspects of any bill, and I always tell you to look this up, is the fiscal note. This was presented to the chair of the committee, Greg Smith, and this was written by, if you look, Sean Sullivan, director of the budget. So Sean put this fiscal note together, and because it was for the state, it says that basically we can tell you what it's going to cost the state, the Kansas Highway Patrol, but we really cannot tell you what it's going to cost for local municipalities and counties. It's not our deal. We just do the state. And as you can see, first year costs are more than $1.4 million, and second year costs are $871,000. And it has a breakdown here. It's equipment, it's training, it's a full-time salaried person. So it really, the fiscal note is incredibly important. One of the most useful things of the fiscal note is it, in common language, summarizes what the bill is about. The bill would require every state, county, and municipal law enforcement officer who is primarily assigned to patrol duties to be equipped with a body camera while performing those duties. Simple language. Fiscal note really can break that down for you. So let's just go back here. If we wanted to see, I'm already tracking this bill, but this is a bill tracker. You could put track this bill, and if you go into the bill tracking menu, everyone who signed up to the KSP site can put in what bills they want to track. As you can see, there we are, SB 18, and it says what's happening when. They were supposed to meet on February 2nd, which I assume they did, which was today. But yeah, there's other bills that other people are tracking, but this is just a quick rundown of where the bills are and how to find them pretty quickly, or the ones you want to track. So lots of different things here. Voting records, these are great for looking at specific members of the Senate or of the House, how they voted on certain issues. And this is fascinating information. You start to see voting patterns and those types of things. So you may want to check that out. See who's in charge for the Democrats. There you go. And for the Senate and current agendas. This is just, there's a cornucopia of information on KanFocus, so please use it. It'll be most helpful while you're at the state legislature this semester. Okay, have a good day. Thanks.